Hello viewers and welcome to the Sain Pyniar Quiz 2018, brought to you by Doordarshan Kendra Shillong. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for, the finals of the Sain Pyniar Quiz 2018, brought to you by Doordarshan Kendra Shillong. I'm Keith Nongsteng, your quiz master. Today, finally, after 15 rounds of cross-examination of all the different teams of Shillong City, we've come with 3 teams who are going to compete today for the final trophy, the Winners' Cup. Let us now meet our 3 teams. Starting it off with Team A, please introduce yourself.
I am Sanjana Rani from Holy Child Higher Secondary School, Class 9.
Hello, my name is Winnie Kurium, also from Holy Child School, from Standard 10.
The team from Holy Child, best of luck to you. Moving on, Team B.
I am Kiran Shekhawat. I am Musharat Khatun and we are representing BK Bajoria School.
Team BK Bajoria School, all the very best to you as well. Moving on to our final team today, Team C.
I am Kusan Kapar Nongklang. And I am Mewan Pinun Karshing and we are representing Kiddies Corner Secondary School.
Team Kiddies Corner, all the very best to you and all the very best to all the 3 teams in general. So now let's begin with our first round in the finals. Before we begin, let me explain to you the rules. Each team will be asked 2 questions. Questions will pass during this round. 100 points for correctly answering a direct question and 40 points for correctly answering a past question. 10 seconds to give me an answer to a direct question and 5 seconds for a past question. No negative markings in this round. Are the rules clear?
Yes.
Let's begin with our first question of the finals, and it's for Team A. Listen carefully. This is your question. All the Nobel Prizes are awarded in Stockholm, Sweden, except the Nobel Peace Prize. Where is it awarded? Team A, Holy Child, 10 seconds. It passes on to Team B. Pass it on to Team C.
Geneva.
Geneva, Switzerland, that is the incorrect answer. The answer that I'm looking for is Oslo, Norway. All other Nobel Prizes are given out in Stockholm, Sweden. Only the Nobel Peace Prize is given out in Oslo, Norway. Let's move on now. This is the next question and it's for Team B. And this is a question for Team B. Listen carefully, 10 seconds. Besides Prakrit and Aramaic, which other language was used by Ashoka in his 14 major rock edicts spread all over the subcontinent? Besides Prakrit and Aramaic. Team B, do you have an answer?
Sanskrit.
Sanskrit is the incorrect answer. It moves on to Team C.
Pali.
Pali, the language of the common man. No, it is the incorrect answer. Moves on to Team A. 5 seconds.
Buddhist language.
Buddhist language. There is no such thing as a Buddhist language. When none of the 3 teams got it right, the answer I'm looking for is Greek. Greek is the other language used by Ashoka in all his 14 major rock edicts. Moving on now, this is the direct question for Team C, Kiddies Corner. Listen carefully. We all know about GPS, Global Positioning System. It is owned by the United States. If GPS, the largest global satellite navigation system in the world, is owned by the US, India too has its own satellite navigation system, though on a regional scale as of now. Name India's satellite navigation system.
INSAT.
INSAT is the incorrect answer. It moves on now to Team A. 5 seconds. Moves on to Team B. 5 seconds. Your time's up. The answer I'm looking for is NAVIC, or it's known as the IRNSS, Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System. Okay, so tough luck Team C. Moving on now, this is the second question, a direct question for Team A, Holy Child. Listen carefully. This mountain range begins all the way from Manipur in the north of India to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the south. These mountains were submerged in the Bay of Bengal for a sufficient long stretch and emerge again in the form of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Name the mountain range. Ten seconds. Time's up. Moves on to Team B, BK Bajoria. 5 seconds. Do you have the answer? Passes on to Team C. Do you have the answer? None of the teams got it right. The answer I was looking for was the Arakan Range, or Rakhine Range as it's called. The Arakan Range, 950 kilometer long. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are actually a part of the Arakan Range. Well, let's move on now. The second direct question for Team B, BK Bajoria. Listen carefully. In which ocean will you find the Sargasso Sea, which is unique because it is the only sea without any land boundaries? The only sea without any land boundaries. Where is it located? In which ocean? 10 seconds to Team B.
Pacific.
The Pacific Ocean is the incorrect answer. Moves on to Team C.
North Atlantic.
The North Atlantic Ocean is the correct answer. 40 points to Team C, Kitty's Corner. Moving on now. This is the final question in the first round, and it's a question for Kitty's Corner. Listen carefully. One of the major tributaries of the Nile River is known as the White Nile. What is the name of the other? One of the major tributaries of the Nile River is known as the White Nile. What is the name of the other? Time's up. Moves on to Team A, Holy Child. 5 seconds. Holy Child, do you have the answer? Moves on to Team B.
Blue.
Blue Nile. Yes, that is the correct answer. 40 points to Team BK Bajoria. So teams, after our first round, the score tally is as follows. Holy Child is with 0 points, yet to open their account. BK Bajoria and Kitty's Corner, Team B and Team C are both with 40 points. Now let's move on therefore to our second round, which is an audio-visual round. Now let me explain to you the rules of this round because they are a bit different from the other episodes. Each team will be asked one audio-visual question. Questions that cannot be answered or wrongly answered will be on the buzzer to the other two teams. 10 seconds to answer the direct question, 5 seconds on the buzzer. 100 points for correctly answering the question, either a direct or a buzzer. If you give me the right answer, you're going to get straight 100 points. But minus 50 points for a wrong answer or for pressing the buzzer and giving me no answer at all. Are the rules clear? Simple rules. Also, I'd like to explain something here, that the team that this question has been asked to cannot press the buzzer. Only the other two teams can press the buzzer. Are the rules clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's begin. The first question is for Team A and it appears to be a picture question. So please look on the screen and your question will follow. I'll give a clue to everyone. The answer is in the picture. A role played by Walter Santeso in the film La Dolce Vita is the eponym of this word. I'm looking for a word. The word or name is derived from an Italian dialect word that describes a particularly annoying noise, that of a buzzing mosquito. The word means a buzzing insect, hovering, darting, stinging. This word name is confirmed by Treccani, the most authoritative Italian encyclopedia. Identify the word or give me the word. The clue is in the picture. Team C, do you have the
Paparazzi.
answer?
Paparazzi.
How did you deduce it's paparazzi? Because he was holding a camera?
Because of the mosquito you mentioned.
You got it from there. Even I couldn't get it from there. That is the correct answer. It is paparazzi. That is the correct answer. Well done, Team C. Team A, I told you the clue was in the picture and it was an Italian word. Look at the gentleman. He's holding a camera and he's hiding. Which other person does this except a member of the paparazzi? Tough luck, Team A. Moving on now, this is a direct question for Team B, BK Bajoria. Also, it's a picture question. Please look at the screen and your question will follow. The Svalbard Seed Vault is a secure seed bank which was started by conservationist Kerry Fowler in association with the Consultative Group on International Agricultural Research. The Seed Vault is an attempt to ensure against the loss of seeds in other gene banks during large-scale regional or global crises. The Seed Vault is managed under terms spelled out in a tripartite agreement between the Crop Trust, the Nordic Genetic Resource Center or NORDGEN, and the government of a country. In which country is this vault located? Very, very famous seed vault. Team B, do you have the answer? Time's up. Any of the teams would like to have a go at it? If you give me the right answer, 100 points. No one? Team C, you press the buzzer.
Russia.
Russia, that is incorrect. Minus points, Team C. It is not Russia. I said that the seed vault is managed under the terms spelled out in a tripartite agreement between the Crop Trust, and this is the clue, the Nordic Genetic Resource Center. Nordic. Russia is not a Nordic country. The right answer is Norway. It's in Norway.
I didn't see it.
Tough luck, Team B and also Team C. This is a direct question for Team C, Kiddies Corner, and it's the last question of the audio-visual round. It also is a picture, so please look at the screen and the question will follow. The film Sange Shagwa has been one of the biggest hits in Chinese cities in 2011, especially with young audiences with whom it seems to have struck a natural chord. How do we know this film in India? The clue is in the picture. How do we know this film? 10 seconds, Team C, Kiddies Corner. A very famous. Team A has pressed the buzzer first.
3 Idiots.
How did you think it's 3 Idiots? How do you think it's 3 Idiots?
3 hands.
Because the poster resembles 3 Idiots poster, right? It is the correct answer. It is 3 Idiots. Plus 100 points to Team Holy Child. So teams, after the second round of today's quiz, the score tally is as follows. Team BK Bajoria, that is Team B, is with 40 points. Team C, Kiddies Corner, is with 90 points. And Team A, that is Holy Child, is with 100 points. A very close race so far. So now let's move on to our next round, which is the buzzer round. Alright, now before I begin, let me tell you the rules. 8 questions will be asked during this round. All questions will be on the buzzer. 10 seconds to answer a question, 100 points for a correct answer. Wrong answer or not answering after pressing the buzzer, minus 50 points. And if you press the buzzer before I complete, you'll have to give me an answer. Are the rules clear? Yes. Alright then, let's begin. The first buzzer question, listen carefully. There are only 4 countries in the world whose official names have all the 5 vowels of the English alphabets in their names. Name at least one of them. A country name that has all the 5 vowels in it. There are only 4 in the world, and I just need you to give me one, and that one is going to give you 100 points. Do you have the answer? Team C.
United States of America.
United States of America, that is the incorrect answer. That is incorrect. So minus 50 points.
UAE. United.
That is the wrong answer. Minus 50 points. Team BK Bajoria. Would you like to have a go at it, Team A? No? Playing it safe? Alright. let me give you the answer. There are 4 countries in the world whose name has all the 5 vowels in it. Mozambique, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Dominican Republic, and Equatorial Guinea. Only these 4 countries have all the 5 vowels in their names. Tough luck. Tough luck, all the teams. Alright then, let's move on to our second question in today's buzzer round. Listen carefully. Mahatma Gandhi returned the Kaisar-e-Hind medal in 1920 for 2 reasons. The first reason was to protest against the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, and the second was in support of a particular movement. Name the movement. He gave up this medal because of 2 reasons. I just told you one reason, that was the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. What was the other reason? Team A.
The Chauri Chora incident.
Chauri Chora incident is incorrect. Minus points. Team A, Holy Child. Would any of the other schools like to have a go at it? No? Okay then. The right answer is the Khilafat movement. The Khilafat movement. Tough luck. Now, this is the third question, and for all the teams I'm saying this. The clue is in the question. A very, very prominent clue. If you miss this, I can't help it. Listen carefully. Major General Stringer Lawrence was the first Commander-in-Chief of India. He is also regarded as the father of what? Team C.
The Indian Army.
The Indian Army is the correct answer. Plus 100 points to Team Kiddies Corner. Now, let's move on. The fourth question of this buzzer round. Listen carefully. A DRDO official once said that its pungent smell can choke terrorists and force them out of their hideouts. A grenade was created in this regard using this Guinness World Record holder. What am I talking about? A DRDO official once said that its pungent smell can choke terrorists and force them out of their hideouts. A grenade was created in this regard using which Guinness World Record holder? Very, very easy. Can you give me the answer, any of you? No one? Everyone's playing it safe? Alright. The right answer is the Bhut Jolokia or the Naga chili. Alright? That's the right answer. It's regarded by many to be the hottest in the world, the hottest chili in the world. So the DRDO has made a grenade out of it in order to, well, you know, in order to fight off our terrorists. Now, question number 5 of today's buzzer round. Again, another easy question. I hope everyone can answer this. Listen carefully, all fingers on the buzzer. It was established as per the provisions of the Korean Armistice Agreement to serve as a buffer zone between North Korea and South Korea. It roughly divides the Korean peninsula into half. Name the place. Very easy question. Team C.
Demilitarization zone.
Demilitarization zone is the correct answer. 100 points, Team KC. I'd like to give the specifics. It's actually the Korean Demilitarized Zone or the 38th parallel. Very good, Team C. 100 points to you. Moving on now. This is the 6th question of today's buzzer round. A news item that has popped up again and again for the past few months. Listen carefully. It is India's ambitious bullet train project, supported by Japan and costing more than 17 billion US dollars. The bullet train corridor will use E5 series Shinkansen technology and will be operated by JR East. It will bring down duration of travel to just 2 hours and 8 minutes between 2 Indian cities. Name the cities. The first bullet train in India will connect 2 Indian cities. Give me the names. Team A.
Delhi to Haryana.
Delhi to Haryana is the incorrect answer. Minus points to Team A, Holy Child. Any of the other teams would like to have a go at it? None of the teams. Everyone is playing it safe. Is it that difficult? Don't you keep yourself updated with the news? Alright then, let me give you the answer easily. The right answer is it connects Ahmedabad in Gujarat with Mumbai in Maharashtra. Alright? 2 cities can be travelled in just 2 hours and 8 minutes after the bullet train is inaugurated. 7th question of the buzzer round. Listen carefully. All fingers on the buzzer. And very easy question. Located about 64 kilometers from Shillong on the Shillong-Maukarwat road, it is famous for its hot water springs of sulfur water, which is believed to have curative medicinal properties. The place has now developed as a potential health resort. People from all parts of the region throng here to take a dip in the hot springs. Name the place. Very easy question. Question on Meghalaya. Very, very easy. How can none of you get it? Okay, time's up it seems. The right answer is the Jakrem Hot Springs. Very easy question. Jakrem Hot Springs. I think some of you have even been there as well. Moving on now, this is the 8th and the final question of today's buzzer round. So please listen carefully. Who is the first Prime Minister of India to head a non-Congress government? The first Prime Minister of India to head a non-Congress government. I'll give you a clue. He succeeded Indira Gandhi just after the emergency period.
Atal Bihari Vajpayee.
Team B, Atal Bihari Vajpayee is the incorrect answer. Minus points, Team B. Would any of the other teams like to have a go at it? No? Okay. The right answer is Morarji Desai. He was the first Prime Minister of India to head a non-Congress government. He was India's 4th Prime Minister, and his government form was under the leadership of the Janata Party. He was Prime Minister of India from 1977 to 1979. Well then teams, with that we've come to the end of our 3rd round in today's finals, and the score tally is as follows. BK Bajoria School unfortunately is with minus 60 points. Team A Holy Child is now with no points at all, 0. And Team C Kiddies Corner is leading this quiz by a large scale with 240 points. Now let's move on to our 4th and final round of today's quiz, the rapid fire round. Alright? Now listen to the rules carefully before I begin. There are slight changes. Each team will be asked a series of questions. Each team will be given 45 seconds to answer all the questions. 50 points for a correct answer, minus 20 points for an incorrect answer. If a team does not know any answer, say pass, and I will move on to the next question and shall come back to the pass question if there's sufficient amount of time left. Are the rules clear?
Yes, sir.
Team A, your series of questions. Are you ready? Your time starts now. Full form of TRIPS.
Pass.
Currency of Saudi Arabia.
Pass.
In which state is Jim Corbett National Park located?
Assam.
That is incorrect. Minus points. Who is currently serving as India's Defence Minister?
Nirmala Sitharaman.
That is correct. The Governor General of India responsible for the partition of Bengal.
Pass.
Capital of Romania.
Pass.
Pass.
The international airport in Mumbai is named after whom?
Chhatrapati Shivaji.
That is correct. Full form of TRIPS.
Pass.
Currency of Saudi Arabia.
Pass.
In which state is Jim Corbett National Park located?
Pass.
The Governor General of India responsible for partition of Bengal.
Pass.
Capital of Romania.
Bucharest.
That is correct. So Team A, in the first round you've scored 130 points. Let me just give you the answer to the other questions. Full form of TRIPS, it's trade related intellectual property rights. Currency of Saudi Arabia, an easy question, is Riyal. In which state is Jim Corbett National Park located? Uttarakhand. Who is currently serving as India's Defence Minister? You gave me the right answer, it's Nirmala Sitharaman. The Governor General of India responsible for the partition of Bengal, an easy question, it's Lord Curzon. Capital of Romania, you gave me the right answer, Bucharest. And the international airport in Mumbai is named after whom? Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. That is the correct answer. Moving on now to Team B with your series of questions. Are you ready? Alright then, your time starts now. Full form of NIMHANS, NIMHANS.
Pass.
Currency of Switzerland.
Swiss franc.
That is correct. In which state is the Bhitarkanika National Park located?
Pass. Pass.
Who is currently serving as India's Minister of Human Resource Development?
Pass.
The Governor General of India who abolished Sati.
Pass.
Capital of Albania.
Pass.
The international airport in Hyderabad is named after whom?
Pass.
Full form of NIMHANS.
Pass.
In which state is Bhitarkanika National Park located?
Pass.
Who is currently serving as India's Minister of Human Resource Development?
Pass.
The Governor General of India who abolished Sati.
Pass.
Time's up. Team B, in this round you've scored 50 points. Now let me just give you the answer to the other questions. Full form of NIMHANS. One center of NIMHANS right here in Shillong. It's National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences. Currency of Switzerland, you gave me the right answer, it's franc. In which state is the Bhitarkanika National Park located? Is Odisha. Who is currently serving as India's Minister of HRD or Human Resource Development? Very easy question, Prakash Javadekar. The Governor General of India who abolished Sati. Very easy question, William Bentinck. Capital of Albania is Tirana. And the international airport in Hyderabad is named after whom? It's Rajiv Gandhi. Well then, let's move on to our last series of questions, and it's for Team C, Team Kiddies Corner. Are you guys ready? Alright, your time starts now. Full form of CITES, C-I-T-E-S.
Pass.
Currency of Turkey.
Pass.
In which state is the Dachigam National Park located?
Pass.
Who is currently serving as India's Railway Minister?
Pass.
Who was the first Viceroy of India?
Pass.
Capital of Bahrain.
Pass.
Full form of CITES.
Pass.
Currency of Turkey.
Pass.
In which state is the Dachigam National Park located?
Pass.
Your time's up. In this round, Team C, you've scored nothing, but let me just give you the answer to the other questions. Full form of CITES, Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species. Currency of Turkey is lira. In which state is the Dachigam National Park located? Jammu and Kashmir. Who is currently serving as India's Railway Minister? Easy question, Piyush Goyal. Who was the first Viceroy of India? Another easy question, Lord Canning. Capital of Bahrain, Manama. So well then teams, we've come to the end of today's episode as well as the quiz of this season 2018, and it seems it's quite obvious who the winners and the learners are. In third place we have BK Bajoria with minus 10 points. The runners up are Team Holy Child with 130 points. And the winners of Doordarshan Kendra Shillong's Sain Pyniar Quiz 2018 is the Team C from Kiddies Corner with 240 points. So well then, dear viewers, we've finally come to the end of this year's season quiz, the Sain Pyniar 2018. It's been one hell of a journey. We've seen some bright students, intellectual in their own way, and it's been a very, very good learning experience for all of us here, even here at Doordarshan Kendra Shillong. So until we meet again next season, this is your quiz master Keith Nongsteng signing off for the very last time. Thank you.